idiots. I no. This I can't even start. This is literally the worst reveal event I've ever seen. This literally, if you cannot bring your big guns, if you cannot bring the good stuff to your reveal, don't do the reveal. Wait until E3. If you're saving all the heavy guns that all the apologists are saying it's all going to be at E3. No, it's not. Yes, you're going to see more at E3. You're going to see more of the actual games, the actual gameplay. But what they had an opportunity to show us is how the Xbox evolves the game, the gaming experience. And how did they do that today? By telling us that the next evolution of gaming is a fucking voice remote control for your television. Television. That's the revolution. And background apps like that happen on your phone. I am really, really fucking disappointed. Not only that, but it's been confirmed by Polygon. Xbox One, which is a god-awful name. It's just stupid. Xbox One. Hey, you gonna get the new Xbox? Nah, I'm gonna get the Xbox One. Because I can afford it. I'm gonna get the Xbox One. Because it does one thing. Play television. Well. Whatever. The Xbox One is not backwards compatible with 360 games. You ready for another one? The Xbox One seems to block used games. This is Microsoft. Are you fucking shitting me? Xbox One is not always online. I just got sent a link right now. Xbox One, Microsoft confirms pre-owned fee. Pre-owned fee for Xbox One. Mandatory game installation required for all games. Second install. It on separate live accounts sits behind a paywall. A fucking message pops up. Say, give us money, god damn it! You bought the game once? You dare buy the game once. You dare try to take that disc and let your friend borrow your game? Hey man, hey man, I'm working hard. I got fucking $5 to eat today, but I want to go home. I want to relax. Can I borrow one of your games, Joe? Hell yeah, man. Check it out. Look at my badass library of games. I paid out the ass for it. That means you get to enjoy it as my friend. Do you get to enjoy it in the future? Hell fucking no! From now on, all the games in my library, you gotta pay a motherfucking fee if you want to borrow it from me to see if it's something that you enjoy and you want to fucking buy yourself. Well, guess what? You just made... I don't know what the fuck that means. That means that you're a... I can't form coherent thoughts right now because of how angry I am. I cannot believe the money-grubbing assholes. No wonder EA stopped doing online passes. Hey, everybody! No more online passes! We are good people! We are the defenders of gamers! We're the worst company in the world, but you know what? Let's do something for you. No more online passes. Seriously, if that's true, if this is true, Oh no. Oh no, my friend. No, no, no. If this is true, I don't see a point in buying an Xbox One unless you're interested in the NFL. That's a great fucking thing. The fucking most evil fucking corporation teaming up with the other most monopolistic corporation, the two most monopolistic corporations teaming up and saying exclusive content on the Xbox. I wouldn't be surprised if the NFL and the Xbox is going to incur you another fee on top of Xbox Live. I wouldn't be surprised. If it's free, more power to you. You get to have your fantasy team. That's cool if you enjoy the NFL. But this is what you have for us? A hands-free remote, the NFL, and Connect 2! That is somehow even bigger, uglier, and more evil looking. I can't believe it. You know, and I'm glad, you know, I thought that the Connect 2 was actually going to be integrated into the actual console. I'm glad that didn't happen because then you have to, like, stick your big fucking behemoth of a console on top of something. That's not going to work, so it's still separate. So apparently, the interconnection is Smart Glass, Connect 2, the Xbox One, if you want to call it next, and this controller, which the controller is just ergonomically improved and it has, impulse triggers or something. There's no, no innovation there whatsoever. There's no touchpad, which I think was going to be kind of cool and kind of useful, especially for strategy games. No. And can you see me? I'm in the fucking dark. As you can see, I stayed up for this shit. I look like fucking shit. I stayed up because I was working on something else. I said, well, fuck, I'll just stay up the extra 5 hours for this event. I should have gone to fucking bed! Should have took a fucking nap! Because that's what I felt like doing during this fucking press conference. Or whatever the hell this was. What was I fucking saying? Alright, look. The company added... Look, hold on. Shit. Individual games will be tied to Xbox Live accounts, Microsoft said. Meaning that the software giant can detect whether your ass has a game that has been sold already or repurchased or handed from one friend to another. In such instances, the second user must pay a fee. The company added that once discs are installed on the hard drive, games can be played without a disc being in the tray. What follows naturally from this is that each disc would be tied to a unique Xbox Live account, else you could take a single disc and pass it between everyone you know and copy the game over and over. Since this is clearly not going to happen, each disc must then only install for a single owner. Goodbye, Advantage consoles. Goodbye, Advantage consoles. Going back to the PC. What point is there now in buying an Xbox One when you have PCs? You've essentially made your Xbox One a PC, slightly upgraded architecture, which is still lagging behind PCs. You made it a fucking remote control, and now we have to install shit on a 500 gigabyte hard drive. In addition to all the game save datas from all of your games, that shit is gonna fill up. Quick. Microsoft did not disclose what the second user fee would amount to. And it did not clarify further on the matter, because we don't give a fuck. None of these journalists are gonna ask us here at this Smooze Fest what's really going down. And they may, you know what, that's not fair. They may not even want to fucking tell anybody until E3. And then at E3, they'll still might not even tell anybody. This is a deal breaker, man. Oh, hell no, Microsoft. Hell no. Up yours! I don't need to have to fucking pay a fee to play a game that my friend already bought. He spent his hard-earned money on that fucking game. I should be able to play it for free. He's already paid the money for it. I cannot believe this press conference. It literally was all about television. Even the games looked like television dramas. What was it, Quantum Theory or something? Steven Spielberg doing a Halo television series. That's great and all, but what does it have to do with the console? Nothing. That could be a separate announcement. This fucking industry, man, it's turning into a goddamn joke. I'm looking here. I'm still trying to determine whether this is true or not because I don't know. You literally, and here's another thing, Microsoft. You done fucked it up. You done fucked it up, Microsoft, because you just took the Xbox 360, which was leading the console war. Well, obviously the Wii, right? But not counting the Wii. Okay, here's what you did right with the Xbox 360. Came out first, concentrated on games. Xbox Live. It provided hardcore gamers the experience that they wanted. Achievements, Xbox Live, multiplayer, and a single gamer tag across all your games, friends, all that shit. Game-centric. Xbox Live, indie, arcade, all this crap. And now you've lost your way. You've completely lost it, Microsoft. Where are you going? Where are you going? It's like seeing somebody wander off into the fucking forest. The reason why the 360 was successful is because it's centered on the games. You've completely abandoned that now. The PS4 is centered on games. The Xbox is centered on an all-in-one system, which you're going to be competing against television sets, which are smart TVs. You're losing it. You're shooting yourself in the head. You're going to fuck it up. You done fucked it up already. There's no going back. Once you lose the hardcore gamers, the people who care about evolved gaming experiences, they're going to go to your competitor or they're going to go back to PC gaming because you've essentially made your game console a PC game where you take a disc, you install it on the disc, and that's it with your little fucking code. There is no advantage, zero advantage to owning a console now or an Xbox One over a PC. I've never seen such a colossal fuck up, a colossal turnaround for a company like this. I don't know who is in charge right now over at Xbox, but they done fucked it up. That's the truth. They done fucked it up. Unless they have some of the best motherfucking exclusives you have ever seen. If the same amount of multi-platform titles happen back and forth, if the same amount, okay, yeah, each console gets their littered exclusives, but PlayStation exclusives have been getting better and better, and to be honest, the Xbox exclusives have been staying the same and the same over the same tired-ass franchises. Do we really want another Halo? Do we really want another Gears of War? They said 12 games this year with 8 new franchises. That's something to look forward to. But how many of those 12 games, including those 8 new franchises, are going to be multi-platform for your customers to potentially buy a PS4 or a PC? How many? How many are real exclusives besides Halo? Not exclusives, oh, you get a little map pack, or oh, the content comes out here first for a month. I'm talking about real exclusives. You're going to look, and that you don't think they would have trotted out the exclusives right now? You think they're going to save that for E3? Okay, that's fair enough. We'll see at E3. We'll see how many exclusives they have that they trot out there. We'll see. My guess is not all that many. 2, 3 max. Wow. this really is the beginning of the end of Microsoft, right when they're really not doing all that well. I thought they were really starting to turn things around, and now they can really gain some motherfucking traction and really bury the competition. But this is really losing their way. They've lost their way here. I'm going to be talking in circles. I really can't. I can't even. I'm so tired. The Call of Duty video was like, Call of Duty, just like my tweet, adds dogs. It's a new engine. Curves up close. Oh, thank God. Thank God graphics are so advanced these days that you can add realistic curves up close. And I know there's been a lot of jaggies lately, but I think there's games out there right now that do curves up close. And you can realistically jump over low obstacles. You can do that now. Moving fish. Fish move out of the way when you get close to them. Interactive smoke. Whatever that means. The smoke wafts as you walk through it, I guess. I mean, those Call of Duty things, they look good up close. They look good rotating up close. But how good are they going to look with everything running full speed? 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second. I don't know. I don't know. Why even do this? Why disappoint and piss off your fan base if you couldn't come up with anything? Here's the greatest thing. They had to take an extra month. They pushed back this shit-ass show an extra month in order to respond to PS4. What did they put in to help respond to PS4? What was their big answer? What? I cannot believe they had to push back this show in order to respond to PS4, and this is what they come out with. You should have shut down the show. You should have said, fuck it. We're going to wait till E3. And we're going to come out guns a-blazing. Because all you did here is you really disappointed me. And you disappointed a lot of Xbox fans. And if this is true about it not being backwards compatible, about you basically blocking used games like everybody thought you were going to do, but they couldn't fathom that it was going to be true. They said, no, you'd have to be so fucking arrogant, so stupid to do that, especially if you know that your competitor is not going to do it. That's why they pushed back the conference, because they didn't know whether he even mentioned it. And guess what? They didn't mention it. People had to find that out by asking questions at the end. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end of the advantage for the Xbox. I'm not saying the beginning of the end for Xbox completely, but it's the beginning of the end of the advantage for the Xbox. Right now, PS4 has all the advantages. All of them. And it really, and you know, while I won't say it, the outlook, the future for Xbox is looking very irrelevant. It's looking like it's in dire straits. If this is the direction you want to take, an all-in-one entertainment system, you take the focus, you take your one strength, game-centric, you remove it, and you go generic as fuck. And look what PS4 is doing. They're taking that game-centric, but jam. Indie-friendly, but jam. No blocking used games, but jam. No fees, but jam. No fee for Xbox Live, but jam. If PlayStation 4 does one tag across all games, does a service, and doesn't charge for it, that's the end of the Xbox. That's the end of the Xbox. If they do their own, if they, anything that's premium, the PSN premium, they bring that down to free, it's over. There, freebie for you, Sony. That's how you win the next console war. I'm so disappointed right now. I'm fucking livid. And I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take a fucking nap. And when I wake up, I'm gonna post this video. And when I wake up, one of you is gonna tell me why any of us should give a flying rat's ass about the Xbox One. That's what you're gonna do. That's what we're all gonna do. This is a bad dream. Going to bed. I wake up. It's gonna be like, the console's fucking amazing. You'll see. It'll happen. Good night. See you guys on the Xbox show. Yeah, not for much longer. On the fucking Angry Joe show.